There was like a river that was like right next to the sidewalk, and there was a sign that kind of like this, like kind of like the bushy area that divides whatever is on that side to this side. There was like a sign that said like, oh, be cautious of alligators. And I'm just like, then why is there no fence? Why is there just a sign? Like I was so scared constantly walking there, because I'd be like, what if like an alligator just comes out of the bushes and like bites me? Shawty said she want a good time. You stopping my knob, she spent on my meal every taste every give her enough for life for sauce. She wanna eat me like Haagen-Dazs. Okay.
This is your captain.
Hello. I'm fine. My name's Raiden.
Le bateau, c'est bon,
Hi, this is Rai, and today I'm out in the water. I'm gonna be going on my first speedboat ride, and like I've been on boats before, like out in a river and lake. I've been a passenger, but this hopefully will be the first time I'm like behind the wheel like a captain, just controlling where the boat steers and how fast the boat goes. We're gonna be going down a river, not into the actual ocean, but it's gonna be contained, it's gonna be restricted, but hey, at least I'm gonna be behind the wheel of the boat, you know, so I'm gonna be driving the boat. This is gonna be fun, you know, like I'm using this boat rental company called Fort Lauderdale Boat Rentals, I believe is the name. Right now they're cleaning the vessel, they're cleaning the boat. I think one of the rules is I'm not supposed to have my shoes on, so I'm gonna have to take them off. But I'm gonna try to, you know, record as best as possible, while also, you know, making sure my phone doesn't just fall into the ocean, you know, God forbid, or fall into the river, God forbid. But yeah, I'm gonna try to have like an amazing time, and I'm gonna try to take as much recordings as possible so y'all can see me doing this. And yeah, like hopefully this inspires y'all to do the same if you've ever wanted to drive the boat too. Hey, so I'm currently on the ship. It is a nice vessel. I'm currently here with Captain Dan.
Hello.
Daniel for the long term, and he's a pretty cool guy. So we're going to be out on the water for at least an hour, and this is like my first time actually in this type of environment. Of course, I've been on like theme park rides where it's like a river scenario, but again, this will be the first time that I actually be behind the wheel of the boat. So like I'm just excited for that. It's a great day, a nice breeze, not too windy, not too rocky. I was actually scared getting on the boat because I was thinking I might fall into the water and my phone get fried, but hopefully phone stays dry and we have all of this recorded for the channel. So we're setting off. We're gonna be like exploring some of the boat houses nearby, and yeah, I'll try to keep y'all updated. Yeah, it's like I've been on a cruise, and I've been on a boat. Both times, like on the boat I was with, like both times I was with my family. The cruise I was kind of like scared because I have like a fear of the ocean.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking like something happens to the boat and it's gonna be like the Titanic all over again. I was like, I am not equipped to swim all the way back to shore, so God help me.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't let anything happen to this boat.
I know.
Like I honestly, one of the rules I saw, or one of the stuff on the brochure that they sent me, was that like I could like bring like swim shorts and like just jump into the ocean. Do you have like a lot of people just like jumping off and swimming in the river?
So we usually go to the sandbar area in the Intercoastal,
Okay.
where it's a shallow sandbar, and the customers are very comfortable jumping in and swimming there. This channel, you could swim, but although it's just sometimes there's a lot of boat traffic and it's hard to kind of anchor the boat up anywhere on these channels. So
That's true.
why we make our way to the sandbar. We throw the anchor, and then customers are usually, it's a good spot to swim.
I'd be like, low key, I'd be scared to like, just like jump into the water, being that it's Florida. I don't know what creatures might be in here. Like sometimes I drive at night and I legit see coyotes crossing the roads, and I'm just like, we have coyotes here in Florida?
Yeah, the wildlife is very diverse down here.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna run into.
Low-key, I used to walk to my job, and there was like a river that was like right next to the sidewalk, and there was a sign that kind of like this, like kind of like the bushy area that divides whatever is on that side to this side. There was like a sign that said like, oh, be cautious of alligators. And I'm just like, then why is there no fence? Why is there just a sign? Like I was so scared constantly walking there, because I'd be like, what if like an alligator just comes out of the bushes and like bites me? Like,
Funny you say that, because this canal here, this new river, it connects to the Everglades.
oh,
So we have a lot of alligators and crocodiles that'll make their way through this canal out to the Intercoastal, to the saltwater.
that's
And,
my thoughts.
You never know, what to expect, really.
Honestly, like there was even a story before I left that job. There was like a news report on the radio that said like an old lady in the area, she was walking her dog, and the dog got snatched up by an alligator, and the old lady tried to like pull it from the jaws of the creature, and the creature just ended up snatching her too.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Oh, you heard about that?
I did, I saw that, yeah.
Dang. Like I just I couldn't be the person who went up to her family and explained it, because honestly that sounds like something from like Looney Tunes. Like, imagine just going up to whoever answers the door and saying, your significant other or your grandmother, she's in the belly of an alligator.
Something else, I know.
And it'd be cool if like there was like a lot of wow, that's really cool, like being this close to a yacht. I think the only time I was like in this scenario is when I was on a cruise, and they had to like the cruise couldn't easily dock, so they like had to have us depart on a smaller boat. That like the cruise opened up and a smaller boat came out and went to the land. So it was like my first time seeing like boats be that intricate. But at the same time, even though I had a fear of the ocean and a fear of going on the cruise kind of like cleared that up immediately. I was like, why are we leaving the boat? Everything we want is on this boat, like endless buffets, like an indoor theater, a basketball court. Like, I was like, my mind was distracted from my fears immediately. All right, so I'm at the wheel. He's letting me drive the boat. That turn. I push it forward. Like, I don't need to push it any further than that. And it's going forward by itself now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I'm able to just like push the wheel this way to like have it go this way?
Yep. Turn to the left and right.
Okay. If I push it any further, would it go like faster?
So what you're gonna do is, if you do want to go faster, yes, you'll press that throttle down more.
Okay. I'm not gonna go too fast. I'm not gonna be over like, I won't be too cocky, but
Yeah. So it's all slow speed through here.
okay.
So we have to kind of obey the wake. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna watch your speedometer here and your RPMs,
Okay.
and you wanna keep it around 2,000 RPMs, and that's gonna be your proper speed for the Intercoastal Waterway.
Gotcha. Alright, so push it forward. I can feel the boat going forward. And it's
All right, yeah, back a little bit.
gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, so you have to stay right around that 2,000 RPM because it's all slow speed through here.
Gotcha.
So you watch that 2, and you could go as fast as it till it hits that 2. So if you wanted to bump it forward, you kind of can just bump it even with your hand a little bit, tap it.
Like this?
Yeah, just about there, maybe a little more. Yeah, right there you go.
Okay.
And then just make sure you're headed straight once you do that.
Gotcha. Do you have you ever like taught lessons, like taught people on like riding boats?
So I educate some of my customers, if they're interested, like you, on just kind of doing just this, just cruising the Intercoastal, staying, at a slow speed always.
Okay.
We never go too fast with anyone just learning,
That's true.
You always want to kind of get your bearings, and keep your speed kind of slow, so you get a feel for that wheel, turning it left and right.
Yeah.
And you're just going to stay in the middle of the channel.
Gotcha. Like the only time I ever like went on a watercraft was when I was on the cruise and they went to the Cayman Islands, and it was like my first time getting to ride a jet ski, and I was just like, oh man, I'm probably gonna like crash and get wet because like I've never ridden a motorcycle, and this somehow seems harder than a motorcycle, but it was actually like all psychology, because as soon as I got on it, I realized even if I fell off it, I'll be hitting the water, like there won't be blood, or hopefully there won't be blood, or any hard collision. So as soon as I got like my bearings on the controls, I sped up immediately and went as far as possible, and it was honestly an awesome time.
The salt, the barnacles and the stuff, the growth that starts to happen, the algae and the barnacles, the longer it sits.
Okay.
So, usually a lot of boat maintenance, scraping the bottom of the boat every few months if your boat sits in the water is very common, or else that growth will start to form very quickly. And especially if you're not moving it often. The more you move the boat, it doesn't allow for the growth to happen. That's where all the stuff, the upkeep, I should call it.
Okay. But this is like a cool ride, honestly. It's like one of those things that might seem simple, but the fact that like a lot of people don't see this part of the bridge, they drive over it, but they'll never see under it, like how, like what's actually keeping them up, like where the water really goes and flows from or to.
Yeah, this is cool. A lot of people like going over the bridges.
Is that like a Navy vessel?
So it looks a lot like a Navy vessel, but it is a private owner.
Oh, okay.
That company, and they have their fishing boat right there.
Dude.
Stays on it.
Okay. That's really cool. Like I've never seen a boat like that in real life. Like I've seen them, of course, in like movies and stuff.
So the idea behind a vessel that looks like a Navy ship is it helps deter pirates
Okay.
from and when you're in the Caribbean and if
Oh,
you're traveling
yeah.
international, they'll think that it's a Navy vessel, and they hopefully won't approach you.
Yeah, because they don't want to deal with that firepower.
Exactly. Same thing with the gray colored holes. It's the same idea.
Oh.
It's supposed to look like a Navy vessel in a sense.
Dude, that's awesome. It's because it's really cool that because I've seen it in you know the news sometimes where it's like, oh, people try to like leave the country through like on their boats, like or people try to sneak in on a boat and they're either immediately caught or like they run into like trouble out there in the seas, whether it's like pirates or whether it's like rough water. I do know, like, if you get stranded out in the ocean, like if your motor fails, you have to like call up like some type of like boat patrol.
Sea tow.
Oh, okay.
There's a few that will come get you. Yeah, the sea tow's a good one.
Like that's honestly one of my fears, is being stranded in the ocean and just not having enough rations or equipment to like sustain me.
Yeah, so a lot of these boats, what they'll have, and you can see right there, that canister, the white canister, that's a life raft.
Oh,
If
okay.
ever that boat would sink or go down, those life rafts can be deployed, and then you would get into that life raft for your safety, where you have flares and ration and water, just in case.
Go-
Of an emergency.
Going full Titanic then.
Yeah, pretty much. It's nice to have the security.
That's pretty cool. Like, cause the thing is, I live in Florida, but like I often ask people, my friends and stuff, that I'd be like, hey, do you swim? Like, or when's the last time you swim? And they'd be like, I don't swim, or like years. And I'm like, damn, like we're literally in Florida. Like we're this is like a beach state and a swamp state. So it's just like,
Some people never learn, yeah.
oh, it's paying attention at this part of the video. I wonder why. Oh yeah, this is the part where I started talking about babies drowning. And for context, I was talking about how all babies naturally know how to swim, so it's impossible for them, well, not impossible, but I'm just saying, like, a baby in the water will immediately start swimming on its own, which is insane. But look it up. It's been proven by science. And
So what they do is they naturally are able to float on their backs, I believe.
oh, okay.
They have the ability to roll over and somehow float on their backs, but now whether they stay up or not, that's a different story. So you're just going to turn to the left a little.
Gotcha. Have you ever, like, well, I mean, you're gonna become like an ocean lifeguard soon, so I imagine you've been on like plenty of speedboats.
Yes, yeah, I've been on some pretty fast boats.
Like, I know they say it's kind of dangerous being on a speedboat because it's like the rocky nature of a jet ski, but times 10, because it's like the whole boat's like jumping up and down.
So the thing with speedboats is you have very little reaction time. You need to be looking way up ahead of you to anticipate what's coming your way, because you're going so fast at a high rate of speed that you can't make the adjustments quick enough to get out of the way of something. So your speed factors into that, your ability to react.
Like, at least if you crash, you're crashing in the water.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's always
hopefully
good.
you didn't bump your head, because then that's a whole different type of problem.
Yeah. Well, some of the speedboats, you wear helmets,
Yeah, oh yeah,
which is supposed to help.
Like, I'm one of those people who, like, it's been so long since I been swimming frequently. Like, I used to swim all the time, and then like I just stopped once I started working, and having like responsibilities and stuff. So it's just like I want to swim more, and I'm going to be swimming more because like I went and swim with like an aqua center, and I was just like, yo, what are your hours? Because I'm trying to swim all the time. I'm trying to like, because it's a full body activity, so not only will it slim me down, but I'll have fun doing it. Like, a lot of people see it as work, which is weird because when we were kids, we used to run everywhere, bicycle everywhere, and swim like any chance we got. So I feel like if people got back into that mentality and ate a lot less, like America's obesity problem would go far away. Like
Swimming is definitely a great workout. Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, I often like because I used to either live by a pool or like the complex we had a pool, so I would often like be there for hours till my fingers got shriveled, just like either trying to like learn how to hold my breath to like be under the water more, or to like just see how fast I could go swimming. Honestly, I feel like nowadays people kind of see it as like, are we going this way or that way?
So we're just gonna make our way just straight here.
Okay.
You're going great.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like people nowadays see swimming as like a luxury type thing, where it's like, is it saying like, okay. Like people see it as like a luxury type thing where it's like, oh, I don't have time to go swimming. You know who has time to go swimming? The people who can afford it. And I'm just like, dude, there are rivers, lakes, beaches, all of which are free, by the way. You don't have to pay for entry. Pools. And that's where the video ends because my phone was at 1% and it died. So as you can see, we made it back onto dock. I said goodbye to Captain Daniel and got into my car, and now I'm at a racetrack. Just filming the outro for this vid. I'm sorry that it wasn't a speedboat. I thought it was going to be. I thought we would be going way faster, having a way more exciting time. But yo, it was still chill and fun. I learned a lot of stuff that I never thought I'd learn while driving a boat in the waters of a boating area that I always drive by and be like, man, I wish I could be, you know, having a leisurely time on one of those boats. And today I got to. So that's the beauty of this list. Even if I don't, you know, fully check something off, if it wasn't what I expected it to be, it still got me out of the house. It still got me active. It still got me meeting and knowing people that I would have never originally talked to and known. I got the dude social. So if I ever need, you know, if I ever have questions about the water, if like I do get to be on a speedboat and have a problem, the dude's training to be an ocean lifeguard, so I can, you know, call him up and he can like help me out. So that's the beauty of the vlog, that completing these things helps me become, I think, a better person and gets me more in touch with the world. So yeah, I'm happy either way because it was fun, very informative, and it felt like an episode of Magic School Bus. It wasn't crazy as those episodes, but it was still edutaining, you know, educative and informative. No, educative and entertaining. So I would definitely try again, even though it wasn't one of the things on my list. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed your time watching me try it. And if you're wondering why I don't bring people along, because it would have been more fun with more people, it's because, you know, just like how it happened today, sometimes what I'm expecting isn't what I get. So what I would promise people isn't what will be delivered, and I don't want them to waste their time if they're actually there. At least you guys at home or wherever you're watching this can just turn the video off and go on to a next video. But if you've, you know, stuck to the end of this video watching me, I appreciate that. But like for people, if I bring them along and it isn't what I promised, I hate to waste their time that way. So that's why I usually go on these things alone. But again, it just, you know, sets me up for when I actually do go on a speedboat and hopefully get to drive it, and it gets me more prepared and more experience for that. And at least I got to like do this, like, you know, ride on a boat leisurely. Like I've done that in the past before, but this was like a very unique version of that, especially because I got to drive the boat, and I'm happy either way. So definitely time not wasted, and I'll see you in the next video where I try to actually knock something off my list. So till then, bye bye.